I'm the City Administrator for Owatonna, and it is a pleasure to be here, and thank you so much for spending part of your day with us. Today is an important milestone for our community. Can you guys hear me okay? Because this is kind of our first show here. What? Let's see. Mark, can you hear us? Okay, thank you. You'll hear today that this project represents years of planning, investment, and collaboration. I'd like to start off, that helps, thank you. Now we got it, we're on the game. I'd like to start off with just welcoming our Senator Jensinski, Tom Sexton, for being with us today. I'd also like to recognize our City Council and our Mayor, Mayor Matt, and we have some council members in the crowd joining us today. Thank you for attending. Along with that, we have some engineers who have been part of this project, Nero Engineer, AE2S, and our general contractor for this project, Rice Lake. We have other guests with us today who have influenced this project. Former Mayor Tom Kuntz, I know you're here. There you are. Thank you. Your leadership helped us get to this day. Thank you. And we also have two other people who really influenced this project who were not able to be with us today, and that's our former Council President Greg Schultz and also our past City Administrator Chris Boosie. They're sorry they couldn't make it today, but definitely had a lot to do with how we got this project started. So thank you for all your leadership in this. I'd also like to make a special thank you to our Wastewater Treatment Facility employees for their dedication throughout this construction project. We weren't able to stop operation, and so they had to do a lot of working behind the scenes to keep, as I think Tom has said, flying a plane while we're still building it. So thank you so much for your work. And additionally to our event team who helped set up today. We worked across our departments with showing our value of better together. And so I just wanted to thank for your effort for those who have put work into behind the scenes. Our program today will include a few brief remarks and the official ribbon toilet paper cutting ceremony, and an opportunity to tour the facilities and learn a little bit more about the improvements. Thank you again for joining us and celebrating the significant investment into Owatonna's future. With that, I'd like to turn it over to the Senator.
Thank you, Jen, and thank you, everybody. It's great to be in Owatonna today. First of all, it's a privilege and an honor to serve District 19 over the last 10 years. And being on the bonding committee on those full 10 years, it's fun to actually see a project come to fruition. And here today is a great example of that. So I've been on the bonding committee for 10 years, and we've had a lot of projects across those 10 years. And I think the longer you're on the bonding committee, the funner it is because you get to see actually projects from an idea to a completion. And that's really the important thing. To be involved as a senator, to try and get these things through really means a lot to me. A lot of times at the Capitol, sixth graders come up and one of the big questions is, what's your favorite part about being a senator? And I'll tell you what, you know what it is? It's getting things done for people you don't know. And I know a lot of people here in Owatonna, but I don't know a lot. And when you actually do something that benefits the people you don't know, that's the fun part about being a legislator. You get things done. So a little story about this one. I know Mayor Kuntz is sick of me telling this story. This will be the last time, Tom. This is the last time I'll talk about it. But go back to 2023, and the House passed a bonding bill relatively early in session. This was before Tom was here, John Petersburg was there, and they passed a bonding bill in the House. And it included $11 million for this facility here. And it came to the Senate, and I voted against it. And I'll tell you what, my phone blew up. I got more comments, calls from city council members, from the chamber, from the city administrator, from Medford, all kinds of concerns of what was going on out there. And I said, guys, just be calm and trust me. We're gonna get more. And at that point, the bill was $11 million, and that's all we had in for District 19, $11 million. And I said, just be calm. We're gonna get more. Fast forward about a month and a half, and we got a bonding bill that now, instead of $11 million for Owatonna, got $22 million for Owatonna. In addition, we leveraged and got $4.5 million for Medford to connect to Owatonna, and another $1.1 million for the city of Morristown for other wastewater things. So being patient, again, the longer you're on the committee, the longer you're in leadership, you understand how things work. But I'll tell you, there was a few sleepless nights between April and May if that bonding bill wouldn't have passed, or what would have happened to me in this community for not getting it. But I want to thank Mayor Kuntz and all the city council members for trusting in me to tell you that we were going to get more. And instead of $11 million that year, we got $27 million that year. So it was a fun thing to do. It's great. I'll talk about the Medford issue. That was a great thing. So Medford had been struggling with their wastewater treatment, had issues, had discussions with connecting to Faribault or connecting to Owatonna. Neither one of those communities were really super great about giving up their capacity for their cities to grow. But what we did in this bonding bill was got that extra money to give the capacity. And I'll tell you what, the capacity, what this plant does for Owatonna is going to be phenomenal in the future. It's going to allow for business expansion, more people to live in this community, cleaner systems in our rivers and things like that. So this is really a true benefit to this city, to this region. So again, thank you for entrusting me. Tom, the last time I'll tell the story, but we got a lot more that year, and great for that. One exciting thing is in that year, Waseca had a request in as well. Their project wasn't as far as long, and they did not get any money. They got zero money that year. But this year, between Tom and myself, we got $9.9 million for the city of Waseca, for wastewater as well, and a new water tower. So we got some good things done. Having myself, having Tom on the bonding committee in this district, in this region, is going to benefit you guys. And I'll tell you, the longer you're there, given my 10 years where I'm at now in leadership, I'll tell you what, District 19, this district is very, very well represented at the Capitol. Between Tom and myself, they know where this district is, they know about Owatonna, and they will always know the needs, and we will get more money when we need it. So thank you, everyone. Thanks again for trusting me, Tom.
That we do have Medford Representative Nick from the council here too, so appreciate you coming together as this is a true collaboration and working better together and working across cities in this case, so thank you. Next I'd like to introduce Tom Sexton, our representative. Thank you.
Thanks, everybody. I do have notes. They're only 10 or 12 pages long, so it should be fine. Hey, thanks much. Thanks, John. Always a tough act to follow when you follow your senator who speaks so well. But I would be fully remiss if I didn't actually acknowledge Representative Petersburg, John Petersburg, for all the work he did. John and John really came through for all of you to make this facility what it is today. And so I thank all of them for everything, because we all benefit and we are growing. But the two of us are carrying on tradition. We have Keith Allen on 19A as well. Keith is on bonding with me, and we're there to do the 3,000 miles every other year to see all of Minnesota, but still focus on our area so we can actually validate projects and bring the money back down here. But we couldn't do it without the team that's here. Jenna's on speed dial, John's on speed dial, Danny Thomas, our mayor up north, is on speed dial up in Medford, so is Mayor Jessup, because stuff comes up. Whether it's trying to take money that we've already secured or opportunities that we can do for our community. So I need to coordinate with my senator. I need to coordinate with all of our local staff members to make sure that we do the right thing on your behalf. And I think we do a pretty good job of it just by what you're seeing here today. So, you know, like John mentioned, coming, doing these ribbon cuttings, it really recharges my batteries compared to what gets worn down with all the meetings and all the discussion and everything up in St. Paul. So I'm really looking forward to the tour and seeing it. And oh, by the way, I used to build pump station facilities, so I've got some really good questions for those engineers as we're walking through. So anyway, I just want to thank everybody and really thank the staff, Mayors Jessup, Thomas, as well as the city council members, Medford, Owatonna, the whole region, You help us. We work well with our Steele County commissioners and their staffs. All that work and being available when we have those tough questions, whether it's on the floor or in committee, that they can respond to. You know, it's tough to put them in a spot, but they do it and they do the work hard, and you should be very proud of them. So thank you so much.
John just got me here. Thank you, Tom. Next we have our city engineer, Sean Murphy. He loves public speaking. This is what engineers wake up every day to want to do, to come up and be in front of people. So welcome, Sean Murphy.
Yes, this is exactly what engineers love doing, is that public speaking. So, yeah, I'm Sean Murphy. I'm the City Engineer and Public Works Director here for the City of Owatonna. It's an honor to join you and celebrate our grand opening of Owatonna's Wastewater Treatment Facility here. It's an essential investment in the long-term health, growth, and resilience of our community. A little background on the project. Our original facility was constructed in 1987 with the expectation that that would serve our community for about 10 years. You know, remarkably, through careful management and dedicated operation, it exceeded that by roughly 25 years. So it's been in operation for 35 years. And that's a testament to all of our hard workers here at the Wastewater Treatment Facility, the care and dedication that they take each and every day. The project before us is a result of nearly a decade, so about 9 years of coordinated effort to get this project to fruition. Planning for the project began in 2017 with a response to the MPCA's change in our phosphorus effluent limit that is part of our discharge permit. We then followed through a development and completion of our facility plan in 2019, with the MPCA completing its review and permitting in 2021. Design commenced right after that and continued all the way through bidding in April of 2022. A few short months later, in July, we started with a groundbreaking. This upgrade nearly doubles our previous capacity, positioning Owatonna to accommodate anticipated growth for the next 25 years. This is not only an investment in expanded service, but also in environmental protection. The enhanced facility enables us to meet more stringent phosphorus limits, ensuring we continue to protect the Cannon River watershed. A large portion of the existing infrastructure was rehabilitated and repurposed, allowing us to modernize the facility efficiently and responsibly. A centerpiece of our project is the addition of the membrane bioreactor system, big word, right? MBR, as we call it. One of the most advanced wastewater technologies available today. It produces exceptionally high water quality that is safely discharged to the Straight River, and it does so using a smaller physical footprint than other treatment practices. This positions the city to handle future growth, even beyond the design of the life of this upgrade. The high quality water produced by this system also enables beneficial water reuse within the facility. In the first year alone, we reduced our potable water usage by more than 52 million gallons. Astonishing number, but it's a significant step forward towards sustainability and operational efficiency. In addition, this process produces renewable biogas, which is treated and will be injected directly into our natural gas grid, further advancing our commitment to sustainable practices and resource recovery. This upgraded facility represents a major advancement for Owatonna. It strengthens our environmental stewardship, supports our growing community, and enhances the reliability of the system that residents depend on every day. I want to extend my sincere appreciation to all our partners, our engineers, contractors, and staff who contributed towards this effort. Thank you for joining us as we mark this important milestone for our city. And with that, I'll hand this off to our lead process engineer, Vice President of Neuroengineering, Jennifer Svennis. Thank you.
Thank you, Sean. It has been an honor to be part of the engineering team responsible for planning, designing, and managing this project. Sean touched on the timeline, and to put the duration from planning to this ribbon cutting in a different perspective, I was pregnant with my son when I started planning, and here he is today, almost 9 years old. When I first began working with the city, one of the most striking things I learned was the history of the original plant. As Sean mentioned, it was put online in 1987 with an anticipated design life of about 10 years. Yet your wastewater staff kept that facility operating and maintained without any capacity expansion for over 35 years. In a place where equipment is constantly exposed to water, chemicals, and corrosion, and where the flow never stops, that is extraordinary. The longevity of this facility speaks to the skill, pride, and commitment of the wastewater operators who have maintained it for decades, and they deserve tremendous recognition. They don't love being singled out, so I won't make them stand up or point themselves out, but they absolutely deserve a round of applause. I want to briefly explain what happens at this plant, so when you take a tour or look at the posters in the video, you'll have a sense of what you're seeing. All of the wastewater from the city arrives here by gravity in a pipe more than 30 feet underground. The first step is simply removing large debris, things that shouldn't be in the sewer, but always seem to find their way there. From there, the water is pumped up about 60 feet so it can continue flowing by gravity through the rest of the treatment process. The only major equipment that had to be replaced before this project were the influent pumps, screens, and grit removal systems because they handle the harshest conditions at the very front of the plant. These were replaced in 2009, so they were not part of this upgrade. After that initial screening, the water goes through finer screening to remove smaller materials. This step is important because the upgraded plant uses membrane bioreactors, or MBRs, which require this level of screening to protect the membranes from damage and clogging. The flow then moves through grit removal, where sand and heavy particles settle out, and into primary tanks, which let the solids sink and fats, oils, and greases float. Removing these materials early makes the rest of the treatment process more efficient. From there, the water enters the biological treatment system, where naturally occurring microorganisms remove the remaining pollutants. The MBR plays a key role here. They act like extremely fine filters, so fine that they remove bacteria, solids, and even most viruses. The water that passes through them is exceptionally clean enough that the plant no longer needs chlorine gas for disinfection. Instruments constantly monitor the water before it is released to the Strait River to ensure that it meets environmental standards. The solids that are separated out go through a new thickening process, which simply means removing excess water so they can be treated more efficiently. Partly because of this improvement, the city was able to rehabilitate 2 of their existing digester tanks to provide double their current capacity, and a 3rd tank to meet the future loading conditions was not required. The anaerobic digesters create the ideal environment for microbes to break down the solids safely. The end product, biosolids, is used as fertilizer on farmland. The anaerobic digesters also produce biogas, which with equipment that was installed in this project is clean and injected directly into OPU's natural gas grid. Owatonna is the first municipal wastewater plant in Minnesota to directly inject renewable natural gas. The city's long-term mindset has guided this entire project. Working with your city staff has been a genuine pleasure. Their engagement, thoughtful decision-making, and focus on what will provide the best value for the community shaped every major choice in this design. This project is more than an infrastructure upgrade. It is a long-term investment in the public health, environmental protection, and community resilience. It reflects decades of dedication from city staff and a shared commitment to planning for the future. Thank you for your leadership, your support, and the trust you placed in our engineering team. It has been an honor to help deliver a facility that will serve this community well for generations. Thank you.
And your team, and the leadership and the commitment you've made with partnering with our team to stay the course through 9 years. Next, I'd like to introduce to you our Mayor of Owatonna, Matt.
Well,
everybody, and welcome to the Wastewater Treatment Plant ribbon cutting and facility expansion celebration. I am Matt Jessup. I am fortunate enough to be the mayor of our beloved city. Thank you, Administrator Tuma, for putting together this celebration here today and for leading your staff through this. Thank you to Senator Jasinski for your tireless work on our behalf, and without you, we may not be standing here today, so thank you. Representative Sexton, thank you for your guidance and for recognizing the importance of community collaboration. Sean and your crew, thank you for guiding our city through this project day to day and for keeping everything flowing smoothly throughout the process. To Nero Engineering, thank you for your technical expertise, careful planning. To our partners in the city of Medford for being a part of this project. And last but certainly not least, thank you to our city employees, to the contractors that worked long, hard hours to help bring this to fruition. We stand here today because a group of people believed that Owatonna had a bright future and was ready to grow. Something that we all share with them still. This facility helps deliver on that vision and represents a big step into a bright future for the city of Owatonna. So on behalf of Owatonna, thank you to all of you for joining us here today. Please take a tour, enjoy lunch, courtesy of our friends at Nero Engineering, and make it a great day.
Thank you, Mayor. And so with that, we'll conclude with ribbon cutting. If you'll join us, I think Emily's bringing in the scissors and the special ribbon. And we'll go and meet over here on the green space. We will have tours starting. Sean, help me out. We're going to start over. Once the ribbon's cutting, if you can meet over here on the green space, it's about a 45-minute tour approximately, but it's well worth the time. And then we have our food, we have water to continue on the celebration. So let's join over on the ribbon cutting at this point.